You are listening to the VCast.
Episode 82, back again. The VCast, Vic Cedeno. Yes, I remember the numbers, 82. It's magical because I was born in 1982. The Old Man Chronicles. I don't know if that's a real thing, but I'm here with Steve Pocaro.
You're older than me, though.
Am I?
Got me by two.
By two?
Yeah.
You're an 84?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, 84. But we're 80s babies. It's a dynasty.
We're the elder people around here.
Now we are the elder people around here. But what's also funny is we're also the people that remember when there was no internet.
Yeah, the new people don't remember that.
We're right at that great age, like that dividing line where not only do we remember when there was no internet, but we were also young enough to usher in
The internet.
the internet.
Yeah.
Like we were explaining the internet to people.
Still explaining the internet to people.
Still explaining the internet
Yeah,
to my
with
mom.
parents. It happens a lot.
Still explaining the internet
Yeah.
to my mom. She doesn't get it. But now that's going to come full circle now because now
Oh, my kids know so much.
they're
more
explaining shit. Is it already happening? They're explaining
Yeah,
shit to
they
you?
do shit. They do shit. I couldn't do. Couldn't play Minecraft. Can't figure that out.
Dude, the way they play video games while watching people play video games
Yeah.
is I don't know if I would
Netflix,
be into that.
Like picture in picture while they build shit in Minecraft. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah. My daughter has to be on her iPad, and then she's like, "Can I watch TV?" I'm like, "But you're going to be on your iPad." She's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, but I like to watch."
Yeah. Their brains
Yeah,
move too
I
fast.
like to watch this while I play this, and I'm like, "What?"
No, their brains are moving way too fast.
Yeah.
It's chaos.
Whenever she's drawing, she's also watching
Yeah.
something on YouTube.
Yeah.
Some morphed YouTube show. I think I want to start making kids videos.
It's so, why couldn't we?
It's so it's such a saturated market.
And everybody goes crazy with them. Their kids just watch them
Yeah.
in crazy numbers. I
And
can't believe it.
over and over and over and over again.
I've thought about it, but like, I don't really want to be a kid's
No, I
guy.
wanna curse.
I don't want to be a kid's guy.
I think kids guys get fucked up in the head.
You have to be. You can't
Right?
be all right. You can't just make children's content all day long, every day, as your get rich scheme and be okay.
Dealing with kids is the one job you can't be financially motivated
You
towards.
can't do it. It
Yeah,
just makes
because then
real shitty.
you end up on Epstein's island. You end up having meetings with Epstein.
Just doing too much with the kids.
Dude, I think everybody that's ever been on those childhood shows is fucked up in their head.
Everyone, like, yeah.
Like you,
Child
like,
actors?
like I
Every
have
single one
to.
of them.
I think about like the actors that were on Sesame Street. Like I mean, but not like childhood actors. Not like we all know children that work since like a little kid. They're all fucked up, right? We know that every single case. It's like, show me one that's not. That's like the unicorn. But parents or like adults that work in kids, like remember like the cast of Sesame Street, like the black guy with the big
Yeah.
mustache.
You talking about Gordon?
Gordon. Yes. That guy's got to be fucked up in the head, bro.
He can't be all right. He
You-
just
like,
does that every.
You
Just imagine having to be that nice every day.
Yes, exactly. That nice and that
can't be
tone where you're
stable.
always
No.
talking to children. Like that's got to fuck you up in the head. Or like
He's
the
gotta
lady
just
from
throw,
Lamb
like,
Chop Sing
throw
Along.
Yo, Sherry.
Yes,
Yeah.
man. You fucking deep on these characters,
I
bro.
know a
You
little
are
bit.
deep on these characters. Bro, Lamb Chop Sing Along lady.
That
What was her
fucking
name? Cheryl?
song? Yeah.
Yeah, just listening to that song.
The
How many
song that doesn't
seasons? Yeah. How
know
many
what time
seasons
that
did that
song
lady
in my life?
hear that song? Oh my God. I would wail on that song just to annoy the shit out of my sister.
Yeah. Because it was the most annoying thing.
Because
you could
it
do.
was the most annoying thing you could do. Yeah, and I wasn't
She
even
just
watching
listened
it.
to it every day.
That was my niece's
Yeah.
song. Like that was my niece who's like. It's a funny thing in like Spanish family when your siblings have kids and like the ages are all off, then your like nephews end up being like your sisters,
Yes.
and you're like cousins. It's like
your nephew's
next
your
thing you
sister.
know, you're like-
There's a different thing happening. But it's a different kind of thing.
that's corrupted everything. Those goddamn stepsisters and
Yeah, well, there's a lot happening there. That market is oversaturated.
why?
I don't know.
Why do I like it so much?
It's just an excuse to watch younger people. It's terrible.
I think it's the rebellion against our Puritan roots, where
Well,
like
That's
anything,
what you're going with?
yeah,
You don't think
anything,
it's just people got weird.
yeah. That's why, but that's why we get weird.
People got real fucking weird.
People get weird, bro, and it's like
Weird.
you know why they get weird? Because weird isn't weird anymore,
Yes.
right? Weird isn't weird anymore.
You have to step weird.
Everybody's got a butt plug, right? Everybody's got a butt plug.
I didn't know it
It's
was
not
gonna be
weird
that sort of
anymore.
discussion today.
Everybody's walking around in cock rings now. It's just the thing
They're
to
just
do.
walking around with them on
So
casually.
now you have to get really weird. Like look at how successful
you go cock ring casual a lot. Just,
I
just
can't.
walking about the town.
I can't cock ring. I can't cock ring. The idea of putting strain anywhere down there does not appeal to me. Pain or discomfort. That's fear to me. That's that.
You like to feel snuggled.
Yes, I like to
that
feel.
chair's
I like to
doing.
feel loved. All right, that's what I want to feel. Maybe I didn't have enough of that growing up. That's what I want to feel, and other people have had too much love, and all they want to feel is abuse. Maybe
They
that's
just want to feel some
the
violence.
kink, but not
It's,
me.
people
I wanna
people
feel-
are into different things.
I want to feel love, cuddled. I want to feel moist.
I mean, I could probably do without feeling moist. I don't.
I want to feel
I could
moist.
probably, the rest of it's pretty nice, but
Moist is such a moist
Just
is
have
one of
a
those words,
moist-
bro.
Moist fucking taint. What you want to do? You just want to have a moist taint all day.
Moist
That's
taints.
so uncomfortable.
Dude, moist taint is the worst. You ever get like a real bad swamp ass at a show?
Bro, I'm working on it right now.
Ooh.
It's happening. This chair is hugging me.
Ooh. But that's
crazy.
that's my comfort is sitting.
Yeah.
Like if I got a real bad moist taint, that's,
Yeah, you sit
that's
down.
the name of this
You
episode.
sit down,
It's
moist taint.
moist a moist taint.
Once your taint's all moistened up.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So the first thing I
you
need to
sit
do,
down
I can't-
to force absorption.
yes. I need my underwear to
Yeah.
do work.
Yeah.
All right.
Contact absorption.
I need my underwear to do work now. And if this is a repeat offender, like if I'm on a rough night and the second round of fucking moist taint comes around, then you got to do an underwear shift. You got to slide the underwears to the right,
Gotta
to
try
the
and
left.
catch it with your leg.
Yeah, then the fucking the lady at the
Catching moist
laundromat,
taint with your fucking underwear leg.
the
is
lady at the
rough. That is a rough sentence.
the lady at the laundromat's wondering why I got shit stains where my hips are.
Why you at the laundromat with those? Those go in the
Right?
garbage, buddy.
Let's go in the garbage.
Garbage, straight in.
Sometimes you don't notice.
I don't believe you.
Just you put it in there with a sinister grin.
Not at my house.
Nah, I do my own laundry.
Yeah,
I like doing my own laundry.
yeah.
I'm like a bachelor now. I'm doing laundry at the laundromat.
Just out there doing stuff, meeting people.
Mm-mm.
You don't meet anybody. At the
Nah,
laundromat?
I'm antisocial. I don't really talk to people. Or I go sit in my car. No, but at the laundromat I'm at now, I used to be at another laundromat, but then my mom tried to fight this lady in there, so I don't go back there anymore. And we found a better laundromat. My mom's 73. She wanted to fight this lady at the laundromat. The lady was a bitch though.
All right.
Like granted, right? She wanted this machine. There was all these machines open, but she wanted the machine that we had like clothes waiting in. And then like we had already put a quarter in. And then like we took the clothes out, she took it. And then she was like, my mom's like, oh, give me the quarter. And then the lady was like, whatever. All right, I'll give you the quarter. And then too much time went by. My mom asked her again. She's like, I'll give you your quarter. Like then she got like fucking snappy.
Ooh, she got snappy.
Oof. Like my mom's 73. She just like bit her tongue because I also have my daughter with me.
Yeah.
But if my mom was 30 again, she would have lit that lady up. I see my mom beat this lady up at a company picnic when I was 11. I tell this story a lot because this was really like a defining moment in my relationship with my mother. Where I realized
she wasn't sweet.
I realized that no. I always knew. I always knew my mom was a fucking a G. But that day, I realized my mom wasn't just like that with me. It's like I wasn't the only one that could get it. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, anybody could get it. This lady's crazy.
That changes things a lot.
Hell yeah, because
Once it's the whole world's problem.
yeah, because you have a little bit of hope as a child that somebody will be able to help you.
Right, but your mom's just gonna fuck them up anyway.
My mom don't care.
Doesn't matter.
My mom doesn't care about strangers. She's gonna fucking whoop that lady up. That lady was my fucking sister's godmother too.
Well, she probably had it coming.
Oh.
That's what I like to think.
Another thing, she waved her finger in my mom's face.
I can't do that.
Next thing you know, my mom fucking bloodied her. I'm at the park playing. This is at Fushini Park, right? And I'm at the park playing basketball and stuff, and then I see this whole commotion going on. So I'm like, oh, what's going on over there? I walk on over, and I'm like standing there looking, and I see this lady come, and I know this lady, like I know she's like a family friend, and I see her coming like this with her hands like this, and she's crying, and then she lifts her face up, and she's got blood coming down like this. She's got scratch marks coming down her face like that, bloody, right? And I'm like, oh shit, she got fucked up. I'm like, damn, I wonder what happened. And this black guy standing next to me. And I said it out. I must have said it out loud. Like, I wonder what happened, because the black guy looked down at me. And he was like, I hear a screech, right? And then I hear that black guy go, that fucking lady right there beat that bitch's ass or some shit he said. And I see my fucking mom's car. My mom had just bought this new sports car, this little Chevy Z24 Cavalier, right? 6-cylinder fucking beast. And she comes screeching around the corner. Runs, like, screeches, goes out the parking lot, hits the curb. Right? And then stops right over there because now she's got 2 flat tires.
It's a curb.
Oh my God. It was a fucking scene, bro. But I'll just never forget it felt like respect that black guy had for my mom. Like, being like, he didn't know that was my mom.
Yeah,
He was just like that lady beat that bitch's ass. I was kind of proud of my mom. I was like, oh, look at that.
Yeah, look, good for you, Ma. Also, Jesus.
Jesus. Also, how am I getting home?
Yeah.
The car's wrecked.
'Cause you fucked up. Can't we both go in the tow truck?
I don't even remember how we got home that day. That's fucking one of those times.
She just carjacked somebody.
Yeah, probably. She carjacked him with a chancleta.
She had a real falling down fucking day.
Dude, those company picnics used to be the shit. My mom worked at a coffee plant.
So they would have company picnics?
Like they used to have big company. It was a big plant. Like they did the coffee for Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's. Like they roasted the coffee and packaged it, boxed it, and sent it to them and distributed it for them. And my mom worked on the roasting lines, and it was a big company union and everything. And they would throw these huge picnics, barbecue, raffles, and there'd be so many fucking people and music and everybody's drinking. It was like such a different time. Now you can't do shit.
Now.
Yeah, you can't do shit at company events.
No,
you can't do shit at company events because now it's like company hours, like they got these HR fucking rules and shit.
There's a whole thing. You got to be, be straight and narrow.
Fuck that.
Not with all that.
Fucking party poopers.
They're not any fun.
Yeah.
You have to go to the party after the party. That's where.
Yes. You can't do that. You have to like leave. You have to like leave, pretend to leave, and then go back in when everybody else leaves.
I would just
go somewhere else.
No, you just leave.
Just
go somewhere else. Go somewhere better.
We're just leaving.
Get the couple people that you like and fucking leave.
Bro, work clicks. You got a work click?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Just certain people you fuck with.
Yeah.
Right.
Different lunchrooms.
How long you been at your job?
6 years.
Yeah, it's about how long I've been. Yeah, about 6 years. You get the fucking work click,
Yeah.
fucking bouncing around and shit.
Got different lunchrooms for different groups.
Oh shit, different
Oh,
lunchrooms,
yeah.
the blacks in one.
No.
do the clicks end up in race? It's like jail.
No.
The clicks end up in race.
No.
I worked at a warehouse that was like that.
Like jail?
Yeah, well, I had started working there when I got out of jail, so it's like that's the kind of people they were hiring, and it was like that. Like everybody clicked
Based on
into
race.
based on race. Like the Spanish people that didn't speak English were in one group. Then there was like sub-Spanish group
that did speak
that
English.
did speak English, and they hung out with the white people that were from the hood,
Okay.
right? And then the black people that were in the office, like that was another group.
Yeah.
And then there was everybody that was from jail. It's another group. And that was a big lunch table at that place. Dude, that's a fucking wacky environment to be in.
It really is. Any sort of blue collar lunchroom
Yeah.
is mayhem at all times.
It was a wood shop. We used to put together like displays for DVD like displays or stuff like that.
All right.
And we just put all these fucking pieces of compressed wood together. It was like,
Building IKEA furniture all day.
oh my God, that's exactly what it was like. I'd build one day,
That's what you're doing.
one time we were really slow. I built myself a TV,
TV
like a
stand.
TV stand, because this was, TVs were still cubed
Yeah.
back then. And I bought a
sturdy stand.
I built this sturdy stand with a Lazy Susan on top.
Oh,
The Lazy Susan is that fucking thing that you put and it fucking spins around.
rotates.
Yes. And I found that out there. Once I learned what a Lazy Susan is, I was
How
like,
many
oh.
Lazy Susans do you have now?
I was like, I just have the one. I don't know what I do with it. I never even painted it or anything. I was like, I'm building a box and putting a Lazy Susan on top. And then next thing you know, it turned into a TV stand, which, by the way, fucked my girlfriend's car up at the time. My girlfriend at the
How did
time, because it was really big. I built it really square.
And it didn't fit.
And going
in the car
into the
properly?
back seat, yeah, and then compressed wood corners
You just ripped
are
up
sharp
the
as fuck.
interior.
Oh man,
you left splinters.
I poked a few holes in the leather, bro, with
Oh.
that fucking shit. And I didn't say a fucking word. I didn't say a word. And then like a week later, she was like, "There's just holes in my back seat." And
Oh my God! How's
she's
that?
like, "What? How, did you hit it when you were moving?" I was like, "No,
No,
I didn't hit
that's-
shit.
that's
We put it in
crazy.
I was like, "Don't you remember we put it in the trunk?"
Yeah.
Because it never fit in the thing. She was like, "Yeah, but did you try?" I was like, "Yeah, but I could see right away it didn't fit."
Yeah. No, it was fine.
could see
I
right
fixed
away.
it. Come on, babe. So,
That's how you got to rock with that, bro. You got to be able to lie on the spot.
you gotta be quick
You got to be
Better
quick
be
with the lie on the spot.
on it.
Yeah,
On it real quick.
get caught with
So-
some bullshit.
Sometimes you don't have it in you. You're just like, yeah.
Oh,
Look.
and then everybody has like a tell.
Yeah.
And then if your significant other catches on to your tell,
Yeah.
right? Because this is why
You say
this is
something
why
like,
it's very
who?
important.
Me.
No. Watch this.
That's
Ready?
your tell.
This is why when you're in a relationship with someone, I'm gonna give away a little tidbit for everybody here. When you're in a relationship with somebody or you're in a new relationship, don't lie in front of them. Okay? Don't lie in front of them, because then they're gonna see how you lie. And when they see how you lie, they're gonna be able to tell when you lie to them.
Look, I appreciate what you're saying. Okay. I do. I appreciate what you're saying, but there's no fucking way. There's no way. Look,
You can't lie in front of them.
whatever lying is gonna happen. I just really don't fucking lie to her.
I mean, you could
it's
be the
much easier.
fucking. You could do the Boy Scout route.
I don't Boy Scout. I just whatever. We just
Just-
fucking tell each other how it is. Pretty much most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I talk to her like I talk to
I guess that's why I'm
most
divorced.
everybody else. I don't know. Maybe it works for us.
Yeah. Damn, being honest and being upfront.
It's chaotic,
Should have thought of that.
bro.
But it's open.
Has been.
It's easy to talk.
No.
Just say shit.
No, but you just say it.
You just say it and see
Whatever's
what happens.
supposed to come out comes out. sometimes you fuck it up a little bit. You roll the dice.
Fuck, snake eyes. I'm sleeping on the couch.
Oh no.
Are you asleep on the couch, guy?
No, we have separate blankets. There's no issue in my house.
Separate blankets.
Yeah, that's it. One bed,
Nice.
2 blankets.
One bed, 2 blankets. Dude, that's revolutionary right there. That's like the modern Ricky Ricardo and Lucille Ball.
It's a nice thing.
Separate beds.
Yeah,
We don't have separate beds. We have
no.
separate blankets.
Just separate blankets. King size bed. I get a blanket. You get a blanket.
That's a fucking source of animosity. For sure.
You just take it out.
For sure, that's a
Take it
sense
out
of
the-
animosity
Take it out of the equation.
in a
Make it
relationship.
disappear. Just take
Yeah.
it away. Now it's not a thing anymore.
Yeah. You're like waking up and they have no.
Yeah, they have all the blanket.
Just
and you have
stealing
you're
your
fighting
blanket.
for your fucking life.
Yeah.
No, bitch. Now I got my own blanket.
Stealing the fucking
I got a
blanket at night.
You got a
You
blanket.
know how many times my ex would wake up and be like, that's all I would hear is,
Yeah. How
blanket.
does that make you feel?
yeah.
No.
Separate fucking
give her her own
blankets.
blanket. You got more than one blanket.
It doesn't work in the,
Mm.
sure. Oh my God, what a fucking trooper Kirsten is with the reminder for food. All right, I'll shoot her a text. Thanks. That's a great fucking. Oh, I'm still recording in my pocket from the set. I'm 44 minutes in on recording. I recorded
Jesus
everything that I was doing.
Oh, you got a back
44 minutes. Now I.
pocket backup of
Jesus
the show.
Christ. And it was recording number 50.
All right.
Interesting.
On episode
Do you-
number 82.
Do you want food before the. Do you want anything?
I don't think I do. I'm
No?
not
All
really hungry.
right. I'm going to get something simple. How about a cheesesteak? Beautiful. Thank you. I'm so polite.
Yes. You should be.
I have manners.
You should be. If you don't have manners, what are you doing?
Being a slut.
You can be a slut and still have manners.
For sure.
It's very
Can I
dope.
please eat your pussy?
Yeah, come on now.
Ask nicely.
I think it would be really nice. It would be a treat for me and a treat for you. You know?
People respect a guy with good manners. A well-spoken, well-dressed man.
Yeah.
I don't know about well-dressed. I'm fucking terrible at that.
I look like this all the time.
Yeah. Sneakers. I want to do like Einstein.
What do you mean?
Einstein had like 7 of the same outfits
And just
and just wore the.
that's what
like,
he wore? What are you going to wear every day? What's your everyday outfit? It's every day.
Oh my God. See, I'd have to. I could do everyday bottoms. Like have 7 of the same jeans, 7 of the same sneakers, socks, underwear.
Okay.
Easy. But I need a different shirt.
I don't think that's not how it works.
I know.
It's 7 of the
It
same.
defeats the whole
Yeah.
purpose.
Now you might as well get a couple pairs of pants. You bought 7 anyway.
I feel like
now you might as well just have a wardrobe.
the outfit I designed would make me look like Fred Durst every day.
It probably would.
It would just be like what
You're
I'm wearing now:
Fred Durst?
khakis,
Yeah.
sneakers, a
T-shirt,
t-shirt,
Yankee hat.
and a Yankee hat.
That's it. You're gonna
Yeah.
look like Fred Durst
New
every day
Balances.
forever. Gotta go New Balance because you're planning for the future.
New Balance is now for gray-haired Fred Durst.
Yeah.
Have you seen gray-haired for Fred Durst on
Yeah.
Instagram?
He's fucking wild.
It's trippy.
Yeah.
It's really trippy to see that dude.
Because
With,
his
like, gray
voice still
hair.
comes out of him, but he looks like that. And it's not
Yeah, his voice didn't age.
really fucking makes me feel not okay about being how old I am.
Dude, it makes me feel like my knees crack when I get out of bed.
Dude, I'm going to fucking see the knee doctor on Thursday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't like fucking when anything cracks. You know what cracks on me really bad that fucks me up is my neck.
If I walk up the stairs a certain way, both of my ankles crack the whole way up.
Oh, we're just cracking,
Shit, I'm
cracking ass,
fucked, man.
crackers.
I got a fake shoulder, man. I'm so far
How
ahead
the fuck
of the
did you
game.
get that?
I broke my arm in a motorcycle accident, and they put a screw in my shoulder to fix it. And then I started going to the gym, and I was being super strong and lifting too heavy, and that screw bent, and it ate away the fucking ball on the top of my arm. So they had to go in and cut my arm off and put a new fucking ball on the top of my arm to go in the socket and take the screw out. And you know.
Jesus Christ. They probably put you up on a lift to do it too.
They used DeWalt tools. There was a DeWalt heavy room.
Surgery was done with DeWalt tools. DeWalt.
Yeah, both of them were actually. The first time they fixed it, and when they fixed it the second time, were both done with DeWalt tools. So shout out to them for doing fucking bone surgeries.
You think they get that screw at Home Depot?
No, it was titanium. It wasn't supposed to bend
titanium.
at all. Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to bend, but you were fucking.
They sent them. They returned it to the manufacturer because it wasn't supposed to do that.
Dude, I worked at a surgical. They had it was called Halmedica, and what they had. Huh?
That's a font.
A font, yeah. Halmedica. No, it was Halmedica. Yeah, it was called Halmedica. Halmedica Osteonics. That's what it was called.
Jesus Christ.
Right? Yes, I fucking remember that name. Halmedica Osteonics. My friend Keith worked there. God bless his fucking soul. Poor little bastard. I miss him. He got me a job at this place, and what they did there is they had everything for all types of surgeries. All the pieces for like a knee replacement, like anything. That was like the Halmedica Osteonics. I don't know how that fucking translates, but they were surgical kits, right? So the surgical kits would go out, go to the surgery, and then would come back with the pieces missing. And then those pieces had to get replaced there, and then the kit would get redone for the next time it goes out.
Jesus.
So I worked at this fucking place. I got fired because I changed everybody in the company's screensaver. I didn't know that I did that.
How did you do that?
I thought I was just changing mine.
Oh no.
Like the background, but I did something in the network,
to?
And whatever they had their network set up, I blame their IT guy because there's no way.
It's definitely his fault.
There's no way that I'm a temp. and my computer has access to change everybody, including like the CEO's computers.
You changed everybody's
they
background.
talked about that for months after I was gone. They talked about that for a very long time after I left because it was like
Did they fix the problem?
I don't know. I wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, sure. It wasn't your problem anymore.
That was also the first job where I really appreciated the on-the-job shit.
Like what?
Like when you're working and you take that nice shit and you take a break and it's like a break.
Yeah, I got to come off the road to take a shit.
Yeah, that's
so
fucking. No, yeah, that's different. No, but I mean, it was like something different about you're at work and you get a break, and you get your lunch break, but then there's the shit break that isn't figured into.
Well, I got
PTO.
a couple other breaks that are figured into the day as well.
What kind of breaks?
9 o'clock break, 2 o'clock break.
9 o'clock, but those are built in. Those are union.
Yeah, those are built in.
That's what I'm saying. Those are union breaks.
And then there's a poo break at some point.
There's a poo break, but that's not on the paperwork.
Yeah,
like those other breaks.
No,
that's an off the books break.
It's understood.
Yes,
it's understood.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So you're working, and then you're like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Like that's another break. And there wasn't cell phones back then. So what the hell did you do? I think it was just being happy to be away from the fucking.
Yeah, it was just.
I can't remember taking a shit without a phone.
I read whatever was around. There were things to read in bathrooms. That was a thing.
Reading the side of the stall.
You could read whatever.
Reading like labels and shit.
People would, if you worked somewhere, there were magazines in the bathroom. I used to go to Barnes and Nobles to take a shit when I was working on the road because you could just take something off the shelf and then go read it while you took a shit.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. If I was at a Barnes and Noble and I'm just sitting there in like a chair reading some fucking book of poems.
Okay, that's what you're doing.
I'm reading a book of poems with my Starbucks macchiato.
Oh, yeah.
And here I see this fucking animal come in and he just grabs a book off the shelf and continues to walk down the hall where I know there's no other books and there's no checkout line either. And I look back and I see him walk into the bathroom with a book of Edgar Allan Poe's fucking greatest hits.
Nah, man, you go in there, you grab a magazine.
You just grab something. I'm like, hey, where's he going with that book? Oh, and then the worst part is not that. is that you're like, oh man, you forget about it. You go back to reading your book, and then 20 minutes goes by.
That guy
And
comes
that
out.
guy comes back out and he walks
And
by
he
you.
does not have the book in his hand.
No. He walks by you and he puts the book back on the shelf.
No. You always leave the book. There
You
was
leave
always
it?
a pile of books and magazines
Oh.
in the bathroom at Barnes and Noble.
See,
Everybody was on it.
I'm just empathetic.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about the
Yeah,
fucking
no, you're
employee
thinking
and
about
I'm
putting
bringing it
No,
back.
there
Yeah.
was a precedent being set. I was not the first man to think of this.
And then everybody leaves him there because nobody wants to grab the book off the floor.
Yeah.
The fucking
they're just
public
there.
bathroom.
Do you know how much money Barnes and Noble must have lost on bathroom magazines?
Yeah, they sell them to fucking public libraries. That's what they do.
They just donate them to homeless shelters. Barnes and Noble is terrible.
How did you
Bunch
get
of fucking
HPV? It was
assholes.
from this fucking book. I was reading this Clive Cussler book.
It was a FHM magazine.
I like a good book.
Hey, you're a book guy.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I am a book guy. But the
I
problem
wish I
is
had
I'm
time to
a
be a book guy.
the problem is I'm a bigger
book
video
guy.
game guy.
Oh,
So when I have free time, I rather play video games or watch TV. Are you a TV guy?
I just watch shit on my phone. I guess I'm a TV guy. Yeah.
Yeah. But like when you
Netflix,
have
Hulu.
nothing to do you prefer to sit and do nothing or do you try to look for something to do?
That depends on the day. That's sometimes I can't
Yeah.
be in the house.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not fucking leaving.
I think I've developed like a I was talking about this with Mike like a few episodes ago. Like I think I developed like some sort of weird anxiety like at home. When I was little, like the first 10 years of my life, I was out. Like I was never home.
Yeah.
The first 10 years, I used to walk to school by myself as a 7-year-old, right? And I didn't fucking go to school close to my house. Like it was far. And then after school, I would disappear where my brother and my sister, who were like 11 and 15 years apart from me,
Yeah.
had to go find me, right? So I would disappear. And I would always be out. We lived in an apartment building in front of a park in Hackensack. I don't know if you're familiar with Hackensack. But there's this park by Sears, and it's right in front of the building I lived in. So the other kids in the building, we would all play outside.
Yeah.
And the older kids, they would play manhunt. We would play wiffle ball, kickball. We would play football. Like it was all I had such an awesome childhood out in that fucking park. But then I moved, and when I moved into neighborhoods where I wasn't welcome.
Shit.
I moved into neighborhoods where I wasn't really welcome.
Yeah, that's
so I
unfortunate.
didn't go out that much. I didn't spend a lot of
Yeah.
time out. So I spent a lot of time in. So I started really and I was by myself, right? Because my brother and sisters were so much older.
Yeah, so you were just on your own.
I was like an only child with brothers and sisters, but they had already moved out. So by the time it was just me and my mom when I was 11.
Yeah,
right?
'cause they were gone.
They were gone. They had their own places and shit. And I developed like this shit where I'm just like being home. Like I go out, like you see me out, and then you see me. I'm like really famous with the Irish goodbye. I just bounce.
You're just gone.
That's because I get like this
Yep.
anxiety that fucking washes over me. Where I'm like, I just gotta go home, bro.
Oh yeah, I get it sometimes.
I gotta go home. Oh, that's it. Damn, with the quickness. Thank you. Now I gotta put you in the fucking. I gotta put you on the Patreon. I don't have a fucking Patreon. I'm broke. I'm poor.
I mean, I don't think it cost. Does it cost money to have a Patreon?
No, it doesn't cost money to have a Patreon.
No, it's getting
I'm just
people to give
poor.
you money for
Yeah,
having it.
I'm poor in that way. I'm
Yeah.
poor in people's attention.
I'm poor and what people are willing to do for me. Yeah. I like you, but $4 is not going to happen. But
$4. I got the $1 Patreon. I'm coming out with the dollar store Patreon.
that's it.
Right? That's all you could do. That's how I signed. I still pay $1 for Joey Diaz's Patreon.
Do you?
Yeah, I was like one of the original members when he first started his
So you
Patreon.
signed up for a
So I
dollar?
signed up for $1, and then it just stayed
kept it.
$1. Yeah,
$1.
it's just I don't even know what fucking account it comes out of. I gotta look it up.
It might not even be active.
I might have canceled it. I might have realized that I was still paying $1 after a while. I got resentful towards him during
Why?
during COVID.
Why'd you get so mad?
I got mad at him because he
Why'd
moved
you get so mad?
because he moved to Jersey. So I was like, and then during COVID, we were really rocking with shows here.
Yeah.
And doing shows when nobody else was putting shows on, really, except for Vinny's was doing shows outside. Then Stress Factory started doing shows outside, but we were outside the whole time on the patio. So I was like, Sam Tripoli's like your boy. I thought he was gonna come, and there was like a couple times where it was like he was coming.
Yeah.
He was on his way, and then he got the anxiety too, and didn't come. And then I was just like, fuck. I stopped listening to his fucking podcast. I was like, this guy's fucking scared and staying in the house. I'm just annoyed.
You got real bitter.
Yeah, I did. I really did, man. If I ever meet him, I would apologize to him. I really would.
He doesn't even know.
He doesn't even know that this happened. But I was like, I got mad at you and just stopped. Like I was a church, a fucking church listener. Like I loved him and Lee. Like. And then when he came over here and he started the joint, like I was listening to the joint and everything, and then I just got fucking mad. I was just like, fuck this guy, bro.
Inexplicably angry.
Yeah, dude. And he's the reason I got into comedy.
Jesus.
In the first place was because me and my ex-wife at the time were leaving his show at Gotham Comedy Club. We were on our way home, and I was repeating his bits and making her laugh. And she was like, I'm surprised you never became a stand-up comedian. And like that was the first time anybody had ever put that thought into my head. And I was like, I never thought I could do that,
You can do that?
Where was my guidance counselor?
Yeah, no one tells you that you can do this. Also, no one, look.
You didn't see this in me?
Your guidance counselor shouldn't tell you to be a comic. That shouldn't.
They should definitely tell you.
It's not good advice.
No, but they could tell you to be like, like you really like to entertain. Have you thought of entertainment? Would you think about joining the fucking
Every
drama
kid that is an
or
asshole
something?
in every class.
That's the problem. That's what I tell my daughter. The difference is when I tell my daughter, because my daughter's like me in personality. Like she's a fucking maniac, right? And she says wild shit. So, and she's hilarious. And I tell her, you're going to get in trouble all the time in class. Like, get used to it. You want to be the center of attention, and you're going to like turn everything.
Go well for you every time.
Yes, it's not. Sometimes it's going to be funny. You'll get praise, but other times it's going to be at the wrong time. And you're not going to be able to help yourself.
You got to work on the timing. You got to work on your timing.
You know what? I don't want to fault you for that.
Yeah,
right. That's your personality.
Yeah,
that's who you are. I don't want to shit on you for that. But when you do get in trouble, don't be a dick.
Yeah,
that was my problem.
Yes,
I was a dick, and when you're a dick, nobody likes you.
Then you're just an asshole. Nobody likes you. Times.
Yes, then they want to get you. Yeah. They want to get you. They'll suspend you. They'll kick you out of school in fucking April of your senior year of high school. All right, that's what will happen to you. And you gotta start another school at fucking the second week of April. You're in a brand new school.
Did you graduate?
I graduated. I didn't even go to the fucking graduation.
All right.
My grandmother died the day of the graduation. Christ. So I couldn't go.
What the fuck?
Crazy. She didn't die the day of the graduation.
Just not that day.
It was
like
that week. It was that week, so the wake landed on the day of the graduation.
Yeah,
I was
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? Senior year was doomed.
High school
I got kicked off the basketball team.
Really your thing. Yeah, of course you did.
No, but you know what? That's what I like. But I was angry and I didn't know. Like I had this underlying anger since I was a kid.
Yeah,
my dad died when I was 6, so I was like, I got so much attention because my dad died, which is what made me want to be the center of attention all the time. But I was also angry and I didn't know it.
Yeah.
So like I was that's where my sarcasm comes from.
Those two things started running together.
Oh my God.
Formed an animal.
Bro, the heavy. And that was a problem. Like there was teachers that I could like communicate with, and I would be in their class and they knew how to communicate with me. They also knew how to engage me.
Oh,
and
I didn't really get much of that.
No, there were some teachers that were really awesome that would engage me, and I would still fuck up in their class, but then I wasn't a dick. right? And then there was other teachers where I would clash with, and they would throw me out of class, and I would walk across all the desks to leave the class. You know what I mean?
Just doing asshole shit just to do it. I saw this in a fucking movie. This is how we walked out. Fuck this guy.
That's the dickhead shit. You know what I mean? And like that's what I don't want. I want her to like be yourself. You know, you're gonna have this conflict.
Yeah.
Right? Because not all the teachers know how to gauge.
I had a teacher that my father had a conflict with when he was in high school.
Payback.
It didn't go well the second time around either.
And they recognized the last name.
Oh yeah. I was the same first and last name.
Oh, you're a junior?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
me too. I'm a junior.
He picked it out. I didn't stay in that class very long.
What kind of teacher was it?
Science.
Science,
Yeah,
bro.
physical science.
Physical science.
Physical science.
Damn, what the fuck is physical science?
Like 9th grade fucking science.
Physical
Whatever
science. Shit. I used to have we had a brutal fucking 8th grade science teacher. His name was Mr. Weir.
Ooh.
And he was like, he was not mean, but he could cut you down with his words.
Oh.
He was one of those.
He was cunty.
Oh my God, bro. And he was like, he had glasses on and he'd teach the class and you ask questions. He was cool. That was like all the good students were really cool with him. He was a really good science teacher. But if you were a jerk or if you were like me who wanted to crack jokes and stuff in class, bro, he would cut you down. He would make you feel so, and you had like, you really couldn't come back at him other than like cursing and trying to fight him. That was your only recourse. He's one of those people. You know what I mean? Where you try to joke with them, but they're so good at like really slicing. That was him. He could dissect you with his word. And then he had the glasses and he would like look down at you. And he had like the shoehorn hair and stuff.
Oh, yeah. That big bald spot on top.
But he was a really good teacher, and he had really good relationships with a lot of good people.
Morals.
Yeah.
And, you know, he was just kind of a cunt.
He was just kind of a cunt.
He was just kind of cunty.
Yeah. He was really cunty. It was fucking annoying. I hated that class because you couldn't get away with shit. I hate those teachers that were really good.
Yeah.
Right? Because there were some teachers that are just terrible.
Yeah. Give me the terrible teachers.
Oh, my God. The terrible teachers. I would sit in class.
The terrible teachers understand.
We had this one teacher who was a sub that became a teacher.
Oh, man.
Which is the worst thing. If you're a substitute teacher, don't become a teacher at the same school that you were a substitute in. Nobody's going to respect you.
You have at least 4 years.
Yes. You're always going to be a
4 years
sub.
that you're a sub.
Oh, my God. This
and it
lady,
takes another 6 to go away after that. It's a 10-year plan.
This fucking lady, right? She was a sub. And then she became a teacher. And she was teaching one of them bullshit like communications or not communications. One of those elective classes that wasn't fucking that important.
Just a nonsense class.
And she tried to take it so serious, right? So one time after one time after lunch, when we would walk back to class, we would walk through the art and shop class, right? So I stopped in the art class, it was empty, and I took a box of number 2 pencils and I sharpened them all. I sharpened every single one of them in the automatic sharpener, and then I went to her class with a full box of 20 number 2 pencils fully sharpened. And I sat in the back of the class, and I sat there like this, and she was teaching, and every time she turned around, I'd take a pencil and I'd fucking slice it up, and it'd stick in the ceiling, right? And then it was like I was like a ninja, bro. She was like, they were moving through the air, nice and like silent. Yeah, and they were sticking, and they was making no noise. That like not, a lot of the other students didn't even notice, except for the students next to me. They like looked over and they looked up. So I got 2, 3, 4, 5. Bro, I'm at 11 pencils in the fucking ceiling, right? I take the fucking 12th one. Boom, I stick it and it hits, and for some reason that one got her where she just turned around and looked at me. She just turned around, looked dead at me, right? And when she looked at me, she got, I guess, her peripheral caught the fucking pencils sticking out, and she looked up. she dropped the chalk that was in her hand. And she was like, "What are you doing?"
What are you doing?
She got so red. And I'm like, all I could say was like, I did the first one and I wanted to see how many I could get. Everybody starts laughing and she got so mad. She threw me out of class. I got in-school suspension.
Ooh.
Oh, my
In-school
God.
was fucking
I felt
terrible.
like they invented in-school suspension for me.
If you're going to suspend me, I'm not coming in.
Dude.
I'll tell you right now.
That's what I said. But they were like,
you.
if you don't, like, they wanted to suspend me for like 10 days. And
No.
my God.
No. I'm not doing it in school. You can fucking suck it. I also used to trade my regular detentions for a Saturday detention. Like, I'll be like, I'm not going to fucking detention. Like, I won't go all week. But I'll go on Saturday. So give me
Get
the
it
5
over
day
with?
credit.
Get it over with a Saturday?
I just went to most Saturday detentions.
Damn. They started doing Saturday detentions. They had to keep reinventing shit because like nothing was working.
Nothing does work.
Yeah, nothing does work.
When you're a certain type of kid, there's nothing that they're going to do to stop you from doing what you want to do.
They tried
Especially, they didn't lock the doors when we went to school. Like, you could leave a door open, go outside, smoke a cigarette, leave, come back, fuck, whatever you wanted to do. It didn't matter.
Yeah, towards my junior and senior year, then they started locking the doors. You had to ring the buzzard to call in and shit. But I would fucking disappear all the time. And they tried putting me on drugs. They put me on Ritalin.
Oh, no.
Then I would just not take them. I would not take the one in the morning, and I would not take the one in the afternoon. And in the 7th period, I'd snort them in the bathroom.
Okay. And that really get your day going.
We knew the day was getting started.
Turn things up for the rest of the day. 7th and 8th period are going to be great.
Yeah.
I'm going home after that, and I'm going to work out.
Yeah. Oh, no, I no fucking working out. I got fucking, that was junior year. Junior year is probably when everything really started spiraling.
When it got real bad.
Yeah, junior year, because then I made the varsity basketball team. And there's something about being on varsity that makes you feel like you're untouchable.
Yeah, so you started being an asshole.
So I just started doing reckless fucking shit. Then senior year came, and that ego that I was brewing junior year,
it popped.
Oh my God! I was the worst because we got a new basketball coach, right? Who was a gym teacher who I was cool with. That was really laid back.
Yeah.
Right. So I thought I was going to be able to, it was going to be like a pushover situation where it wasn't going to be that strict because we had just got rid of a strict fucking basketball coach. So I was like, oh, this is going to be great. He's fucking gone.
Oh, he came in and smacked you around, huh?
Dude,
he came in quick.
I was so cocky in Summer League. Yeah, because Summer League was going to be like the JV team that I used to run with. And in JV, we used to like, when we used to not dominate, but we used to win a lot of games, and I was like in the middle of that fucking stuff. I used to get a lot of block shots, a lot of rebounds and shit, score fucking points. So I thought it was going to be like a redo of that. So we did Summer League in Leonia, and oh my God, just so arrogant, dude. I was such a dick, like just such a asshole to be around. And then come the beginning of school year when basketball season's about to start, they were like, yeah, your grades aren't doing that good. You're not on the team. I was like, Jesus Christ, my senior year, I fucking kicked off the fucking basketball team.
Look at you now.
God damn, what a degenerate. You know what a degenerate you have to be to get kicked off your sports team that you've been on since a freshman?
Yeah, I actually do know.
You
exactly what kind of degenerate you have to be to get kicked off your sports team.
You got kicked off too?
I do. Oh, nah, I got hit with an ultimatum pretty early in.
Yeah.
For football. And I was like, I'm not fucking doing this with you anymore. It was the middle of the summer. I was like, fuck you.
2 days. Fuck you 2 days. And your attitude? 2 days and your attitude,
no,
bro?
I'm not
fuck
doing
that.
it. I opted out early.
No.
I opted out of school early too.
I didn't get into contact sports. I got beat up when I tried out for wrestling.
Well, I mean, that'll happen.
By a kid with one arm.
That will also
not
happen.
one arm, one hand. He had like a stub knuckle. I call it the stub knuckle because it was just like his hand went up to here and it just had knuckles on it.
Okay.
Like that. And I was by myself.
He beat you up.
And I was by myself, but like I didn't have a parent with me. My mom just dropped me off at the tryouts, and I went inside, and wrestling is like all the big mat with the 4 fucking circles and shit. So they had everybody in groups.
Yep.
And they told me what group to go in based on my age. I went over there, and in my mind, I wanted to do wrestling because I wanted to redeem myself. I was getting picked on, and I was like, I want to be Hulk Hogan.
So you want to be tough.
I want to give somebody the boot and a leg drop. I thought that was what wrestling was, right?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know about
amateur you didn't know
wrestling.
about getting beat up by a 1.5 armed man.
No, dude. And then I see that kid, right? We get paired up, and they're just like want everybody to fuck around, and just so that they can see what everybody can do. So they pair me up with this kid. And I see the fucking stub knuckle, and I'm like, "Fuck! I get paired with this kid. If I beat this kid up, they're gonna fucking think I'm a bully."
An asshole.
Yeah, and I was like, "I can't beat this fucking kid up."
Yeah, but you didn't know.
But I didn't know.
You didn't know.
I didn't know he was the
You
captain
didn't
of the
know.
team last year.
Oh,
I didn't
no.
know. I didn't know that he was
no.
wrestling since he was fucking 4.
Yeah.
I didn't know
You
this.
just ran into a problem.
So I'm just looking at him like, I can't do this. And then the guy's like, shh, blows the whistle. And next thing you know, I see the fucking ceiling of the gym. Like all of a sudden, I'm just like, why is the ceiling there and the mat? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm on the fucking mat.
Okay, this thing's it's hard to land on.
Yeah, and
This
this
is
kid's
not
got this
comfortable.
fucking stub knuckle in my ribs.
Yeah. He's
Purposely.
really fucking me up with this
Yeah,
thing.
he's purposely
Yeah.
digging it in my ribs because he knows I'm uncomfortable about it.
Yeah. Oh, emotionally and physically
No wonder he was the
uncomfortable.
captain, bro.
Yeah.
He fucking manipulated that little stub knuckle right in there. He was like, ugh.
Yeah, I understand what you're
Oh
saying.
my God, I was paralyzed. I was like, this.
I don't want to be here anymore.
I got up, I left.
Somebody call my mom.
I was like, that's it.
This is
My
too
worst
much.
fear. Now, I was like, a lot of people saw that.
Yeah, hell yeah. So many people just saw me get beat
A
up. by
lot of
this
people
dude.
saw that.
I got to go to school with
The
these
exact
people.
opposite. The exact opposite happened to my street cred that I wanted.
Everything went backwards.
Oh my God, literally. All of a sudden, I was like, why is the ceiling and the door in front of my face?
It's a very uncomfortable position to be in.
Mm-hmm. Man, parents don't give a fuck either.
No.
They're like, fuck this kid.
Yeah, well, your kid, sometimes your kid needs to get beat up by another kid, in a sanctioned event.
In a sanctioned arena, yeah.
Yeah, you just got to make it happen.
Hey, your mom signed the permission slip for this. You're beat. I walked in there with the paper that was like the permission to get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that.
My kids both wrestled last year.
First time?
Yeah, first time.
Yeah. Did you wrestle in high school?
I did not.
No? Oh, so they're just branching out on their own.
Yeah, well, my wife's family's a wrestling family.
Oh, nice. All right. So at least they got some fucking backup.
Yeah. So
Nice.
They got beat up a bunch this year.
It's good for their character.
Yeah, that was good. They liked it. they had a good time. It's like good for you,
Yeah. Man, I really thought I was going to fucking. be
Yeah.
like-
So I watched it happen with my own kid. I watched him be like, I got.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Nah, you're gonna have to figure it out because you're gonna keep doing this.
But this is when I thought wrestling was real. I still thought wrestling was real at this point.
I mean, he's 8,
Yeah.
so I'd imagine he does as well.
That's good. I was 11.
Yeah.
I was 11. I still played with kids with like toys. I would play. I had younger friends that were like 10, not like 9 or 10,
Yeah.
and I would like still play
The-
Power Rangers and shit.
Yeah.
Like fucking swords in his
you were,
backyard.
you were
And
doing kid shit.
then I'd leave his house and look around. Like, nobody saw me doing this kid shit, right? I'm going home.
Got your Power Rangers in your backpack.
Yeah. For sure. I love the fucking Power Rangers. That dude just died, too.
Which
they got really
dude?
upset, the Green Ranger.
When did he die?
Like earlier this year,
What?
I think. Yeah. Or end of last year, he killed himself.
Oh, cool.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
Probably not good, child actors.
Right? Here we go
It
again
comes
with the
full
child
circle.
actors. Bro. And he still had like a really big following. Like those
Yeah,
fucking
people go see them at Comic-Con.
Yes,
Yeah.
man. They were
pay
so
money for
big.
autographs from those guys.
But I can't believe like that era of like kids show still translated to like small kids today, like still love the fucking Power Rangers and shit.
Oh yeah,
That's
my
crazy.
younger son loves the Power Rangers.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
He's 6. He's a big Power Rangers fan.
Shit. Oh,
God
man.
damn.
All right, we got to wrap this up because they're going to be
good, 'cause
closing
I
up.
just
I'm going to fucking pee on myself.
I just tried to stuff a burp down and really fucked myself up there.
What's your Instagram again?
It's just Pocaro Comedy, Pocaro Comedy.
Pocaro Comedy. Any good dates coming up? Any fucking fun shows?
I'm in Staten Island this week. I got a show in Newark coming up. Just follow the Instagram. I post them all.
Pocaro Comedy,
Got a lot
baby.
going on.
Yes, sir. And we can't forget about our wonderful sponsors of the VCast, the lovely A-Team.
The A-Team.
The A-Team, baby.
Oh, yeah?
You moving a pool table? You got a pool table?
That's what we're doing with the A-Team?
You found the pool table on Craigslist and you're buying it?
Does the A-Team know that I'm super strong?
Ooh, they hiring, bro. They're always hiring.
Bro.
Moving a pool table, the A-Team are the best pool table movers in the New Jersey and entire tri-state area. I know because I did a survey. Pool table service, pool table moving service. If you buy a pool table, don't think you can move it on your own. You got to take
You
the bitch
probably
apart.
can't. You're going to fuck it up.
You're going to fuck it up. You know how many times you see pool table repairs on the website? That's because we go there to fix pool tables that people have tried to move themselves. So the pool table dismantle, sometimes you need to do your floors over. You need your pool table taken apart and put that back together again at a later date. Call the A-Team. Go to njnypooltableservice.com for all your pool table and billiard needs. New tables, used tables. You need to get rid of a table. Give them a shout. Tell them you heard about it on the VCast, and they'll probably charge you more.
Yeah, listen, don't make the guys put your new carpet down around the pool table. Call the A-Team, have them break it down, right?
See, he knows.
Don't fuck with the people that are doing your new floors, guys.
He knows.
Come on.
Exactly. You got to call. You got to call them.
Be
out.
better than that.
No, of course we got Empire Sewer and Water NJ.com. Empire Sewer and Water NJ.com. They got residential and commercial services because shit is messy. You don't want to fuck with yourself. Call Empire. They do all of your drain needs. They got expert technician. They got cameras on sticks and shit. They know how to figure out what's going on in your pipes.
I actually do that in a different capacity for work, and you are almost correct.
Pretty spot on. They got cameras on sticks and
remote
shit.
control cameras.
They got all kind of cool stuff, man.
They have the good
Call
stuff.
professionals. They get a free estimate. Find out what's going on. Don't let things back up, all right? Because it's the mess.
Messy. It's messy. You don't want to deal with it.
It's very messy, all right? Empire Sewer and Water, NJ.com. And we got, last but not least, Combat Fitness Club. It's a boxing studio located 186 Main Street in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. Personal training facility. You could train with professional boxers. Combat Fitness Club run by Dane Guerrero, professional boxer. Personal training, small group sessions. Listen, it's time you stop getting slapped for parking spots, all right? Stop giving up the parking spots. Learn how to throw a 1-2. If you could throw a nice 1-2, you could pretty much get out of most situations.
I feel like most people could learn, but they're just not committed enough. And I think that it's time for you to commit. That's
it.
Combat Fitness Club.
Sign up. Go to Instagram, combat_fitness_club.
Tell your book club that you joined the Combat Fitness Club and see what the fuck happens. Okay.
See if you don't get to pick next week's book.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, whatever
Combat
author
Fitness
you
Club,
want.
God damn it. This is the VCast episode 82. Thank you. I appreciate you. Steve, thanks for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure, homie. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
You're listening to my dad of the VCast.